All right, well, Jamaica is undoubtedly a vehicle-centric country. We love we carry them. And more than ever, the modern Jamaican driver is looking for value in his or her vehicle purchase. The Shark and the Sea Lion 7 were debuted during the recently concluded Jamaica Auto Show 2025 at the National Indoor Sports Center. Well, we sent IT to the dealership to dive into what these new models are all about. Take a look.
That sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion. Just my kind of heat, keep it on repeat. Tested by the motion.
You see the vehicle? I know you can't see the vehicle because I don't get it yet. But I'm going to step into a new vehicle. I'm excited because them let me out again. I'm outside the studio. I am out and I'm going to check out. I'm into my EVs, or electric vehicles, you know, like NEV, the new energy vehicles. Yeah, BYD, RESPCT. I'm gonna get my BYD. So, you wanna follow me? Sit with me. Let's check it out. BYD.
Welcome to BYD showroom. How are you?
I am fantastic.
Nice.
Because,
Before we even start the conversation, let me see your keys.
my keys?
Yes, please.
Okay.
So we'll be trading today, right?
Oh,
Here you go.
See what I told you? RESPCT. I'm gonna get my BYD. No, but all right, before I start, right? If you could give this vehicle a nickname, Alyssa, what would it be?
The Beast.
The Beast.
Yes.
The Beast. All right, so what's one feature about this vehicle that would make me say that again?
The Beast.
The Beast.
Yeah.
That means it's quick.
Peppy.
It's
Fast,
peppy.
fast, fast. Yeah.
All right, well, I'm excited.
Speed.
Speed. You know, speed.
Yeah.
That kind of speed.
Yeah.
Niggle speed.
Yeah, 530 horsepower speed.
Before we get to speed though, talk to me about what I'm looking at. Talk to me about the
Well,
exterior.
what we have here is the BYD Sea Lion 7. And that's
The what?
the Sea Lion 7.
The Sea Lion.
Yes. Right, so it's a part of an Ocean Aesthetic series.
Gotcha.
Right, so you're gonna hear about the other model afterwards. However, this is a BYD Sea Lion 7 full electric model, all-wheel drive. You get 480 kilometer range, so typically it can bring you to Montego Bay and back on one charge.
On one charge.
Yeah, round town you get like, you can, before charging, 10 to 14 days before charging, one single charge. So the model in the exterior now, it's sporty, it gets modern. You know, you have these lines here, BYD call it the double waistline, but I call it sexy. You see it? Yeah? All right, so you have the floating handles here, keyless entry, lovely LED daytime running lights on the headlights.
Let me go to myths and facts right now. Which is really faster?
The electric car.
You're not saying that because it's a safe
No, you get that instant torque, that instant
like that.
acceleration. Right, so as you step on it, it just goes,
Torque.
yeah.
What are the availability of the different charge stations? Because that's my main concern. Will I be able to get a charge if I'm going to Negril right now and I'm out of charge? Or do I get a charge to return to Kingston?
So first of all, we give you a home charger. So with the purchase of any BYD model, we give you a home charger. So you have your charge at your convenience. So you charge overnight. If you know you're going country the next day, you just charge overnight to 100. Now, if you're on the road and you want to do public charging, then we have chargers done by S-Foods. These are super fast chargers between Evergo and JPS. So that's when you can get the 50% in the 25 to 30 minutes charge. So
in case my friend them see me, I'm moving my B, like my friend is waving to me right now. She wants to come in my BYD RESPCT.
How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, no. That was actually for the keys. Thanks.
Birthday gift, all right?
He's driving out with the BYD today.
Yes, you see?
Yeah.
You see, that's what happened, you see? We see, when you get a new BYD, people just run at you. You know what I mean? You get more attractive.
I'm good, buddy.
You know? All right, so let's get inside this BYD RESPCT. I'm gonna get my BYD. Listen, Alyssa.
Yes.
Let me ask you, what's one thing about this vehicle that Jamaicans will fall in love with almost immediately?
Just the drive quality, you know, the comfort with the suspensions and the speed that it goes. Yeah, the drive quality, for
Well,
sure.
Listen, you know, I'm not hearing anything. Is it on? How do I know it's on or off? No, this
It's
is...
on. Yeah, it's on. It's powered by the battery, so it just comes on.
Oh, okay. Come on, nice.
So you have the rotating screen.
Ooh.
Hi, BYD.
What's up?
Open sunshade.
The blind is open.
So you have the voice activated system. Turn on AC.
There are some things you can say.
Yeah, you can talk to her. You don't have to touch anything. She do all of the work for you.
Hi, BYD.
I'm here.
Turn on the AC.
Okay, AC is on. The front temperature is 17 degrees.
Another feature is the 360 camera. So you know you can see everybody outside here.
Yeah. Listen, that sounds like I have to get some regular service because I mean all those features to maintain all those features. Oh, how often do I have to take it to get it serviced?
No, you don't service it regularly, you know, once a year.
What?
Once.
You hear that? Once a year you service the vehicle. You don't have to line up every 3 months or so. No, seriously?
Yeah, every 12 months or 20,000 kilometers.
Whoa. But the other thing now, ding, 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 cost. Let's find out about the affordability.
You're talking for the car, $11.5 million, but we can talk about the savings on gas or the savings while charging your car as opposed to if you should put gas in your car. So this battery, 83 kilowatt battery, when you charge it for less than $4,500, this can bring you to Moby and back, one charge. This can go...
Hold on a second. Them never hear. This can bring you to Montego Bay and back to Kingston. One charge. What cost 4,000?
Let's say 4,200.
4,200. My car
would never.
will leave more than that.
That sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion. Just my
All right, so, you know, when you see me on the road, that's if you see me because with this vehicle, now you see me, now you don't. You know what I mean? I'm going to move. Hold on a second. Alyssa, before we leave, you never talked to me about this over here now. This different, this look different, you know?
Still driving out with this one, but let me come.
Let me just do a double, let me do a double check before I leave, you know? You know,
So,
as I
Mr.
walk over here in
Jackson-
this vehicle, I feel like my voice have to get deeper, like
Why?
deeper,
Why?
you know?
What's
It,
up?
just, it give me that kind of vibe there, you know? Deeper vibe. What are you doing, son?
How you doing, boss? Nice to see you. Good to see you. I see Alyssa does too.
I was just leaving.
Yeah, the most powerful SUV that we have. So now we're going to the most powerful hybrid that we have. And the most powerful hybrid that we have is a pickup.
Hold on a second. That first word, you hear that hybrid word,
Yeah, man.
which is not exactly the same as the
No,
EV.
because the full electric is one thing, but this hybrid is very special. Because this hybrid has not one, not two, but 3 motors.
Ooh,
Yeah.
didn't know.
So let me walk you through it.
I know, man, I'm going in the vehicle now, so voice start get deep now, like so, you know?
So now we're inside.
Stepping up, because, you know, I have to step up to get into this vehicle, because this vehicle is a step up from
I mean, it's at the
other
very
vehicle.
limit of what a Class 2 vehicle is. It's literally just over an inch shorter than what the limit of a Class 2 vehicle is before it gets into Class 3. That's how big this pickup is. But everything you saw on the inside of that, you have in the inside of this. If you're
All
looking...
right, don't say anything, watch it now.
All right, you ready for it? No, you're not for touch nothing. You're not for touch nothing. Hi, BYD.
Hello.
Rotate screen.
Okay, rotating the screen.
Oh, what you saying?
Close passenger window.
All right.
All right.
Increase fan speed to 5. And as I said, everything you saw in there, you have in this. So this has heads-up display. And what's really cool with the heads-up display is if I turn on the maps on this, you can actually see the turn-by-turn directions up on the windscreen as you drive.
Oh, what you
The car
saying
will
to
also
me?
audibly tell you which turning left in 300 meters. So you have not only intelligent cruise control, but the car can take over the steering for you. So you can do nothing at all, and the car will not only brake and accelerate, but it will also corner for you. And if a car comes in your way, it will pick up that car, slow down your car, and then when the car moves out your way, it will accelerate back to the speed that you set it at. You know, when you're coming in from a hot day out, like the car is outside like Price Mart. You don't do a whole heap of shopping and care hot. I think what's going to excite is that you can start the vehicle from outside and start the AC, but when you come inside, you can turn on the AC for a seat. I think that is going to make her feel just right.
Talk to me about the money, you know?
Money. This car is $12.5 million for 2026. But what you're getting at your $12.5, you're not just getting the 6-year warranty for the vehicle. You're not just getting the 8-year battery warranty. You're not just getting roadside assistance. You are getting a wall charger that we install at your house. You're also getting 3 years free service. So that's everything, including brakes.
Bargain with the free service.
3 years free service.
That's 36 months.
You can probably put on a lot of miles on this because there's nowhere in Jamaica that you can't go in this vehicle. I've taken it everywhere. I've gone up to Sincona Garden, which is the highest botanical garden. I've driven it out through water. I've driven it through, you know, up into the hills, up into the coffee park. You can go anywhere you want.
Because, I mean, I'm going to want to go up to Hollywell.
You can easily go to Hollywell. And you can take you don't have to take the main road like everybody else. You can take the route through Norbrook and go through the back road.
The rough road?
Yeah, man. That's where I took the last time.
Oh, what you
I
saying?
don't like drive with the crowd. I don't buy a pickup to drive on the main road. And then if you have to drive on the main road, this is the fastest pickup. This is 0 to 60 in 5.7 seconds on paper. But we've launched this car at 0 to 60 in 5.5 seconds.
That fast.
And the top speed, the
fast.
fastest pickup outside of this one was 185 kilometers per hour. This is 187.
You were talking about the length of the vehicle and...
You're literally just 1 inch below going into class 3. So
Okay,
this is
so-
a class 2, but this is the maximum that you can get in class 2. So you're going to save money on that. So you're not in a pickup the size of like an F250 or F350.
yeah.
You're not that big, but you do have that much space inside. Because you realize this is a very wide pickup.
Yeah.
The inside of this is wider than most premium SUVs.
You know, I'm confused now because, I mean, when I was leaving that
You was ready
vehicle,
for that.
I was ready, but I mean, I was never prepared for
I think
this.
the choice of either one, you can't go wrong. That's the fastest and most powerful SUV in that category, and you're paying less than $12 million for that car, and it's a 2026. So you get the added value of having the model year early. If you come on this side, you get the most capable pickup. That's the fastest and has the longest range. So it's the most efficient and the fastest. And then feature-wise, they're almost identical.
I'm going to sleep on which one? Yeah.
Why not both?
Hey, wife, me.
And then you're going to take this and you're going to left with that. But you know which way you're good.
Yeah, that's good.